is possible. Okay, how about the characteristics of these two hardware and software? Where is the blockchain? Is blockchain still software? I don't think so. You know, when the blockchain is set up, it's really hard to change it, hard to update it. But to update it, you have to replace it. You know, Ethereum 2.0, there's gonna be lots of things to do. So how about the smart contract? Is it hardware or software? So it's not exactly software. Smart contract itself is something that once you set up, you have to, follow the rule. You cannot change it for the smart contract. So for me, it's not software at all. So I realized that blockchain is not exactly the hardware that we thought before, but it's going to be some kind of different types of hardware. That's my point of view. So I can say that blockchain is something, internet hardware, which is programmable. So, wow, that's probably, this is the first time that I say that blockchain is a hardware for the public places. It's kind of a different point of view. I'm telling you, this is not wholly the truth. This is just what I thought. And while doing lots of projects, in our team, we realized that this might be true. Then, what is it? Okay, let's see the evolution of hardware and software. So, the evolution of hardware, for the evolution, it should be replaced, it should be changed. So there's going to be some painful breakthrough between the updates. For the software, it can be continuous. So for the updates of software, there's no painful breakthrough. So from this kind of point of view, you can see that, okay, you can see the hint, what I'm going to say right now. If blockchain is hardware, and if smart contract is hardware, like the sentence, that like concept, not exactly the tangible hardware. If blockchain and smart contracts are like conceptually hardware, then of course we are evolving. Blockchains are evolving. So for the evolution, there's going to be a very painful breakthrough that we have to get. Then you can probably say, then what is missing on blockchain evolution? Since blockchain is a hardware and smart contracts are hardware, of course dApps, they are based on smart contracts. So dApps are dealing with hardware. So everything is hardware by the concept. Then we need something that liquidate the hardwares between them or among them. That's actually the motivation of Bifrost. That's what we are doing. Actually, at the beginning, we just start with the motivation that we need something in between dApps and protocol so that that can work. That's what we thought. But finally, after analyzing everything with this kind of concept, we realized that we could be some kind of software type solution for the hardwares that here right now. So this is kind of new concept, but doesn't it make sense? Isn't it okay? Okay. Here's what we are doing. At the beginning, Bifrost started with some kind of concept similar to Loop or some kind of plasma. So Ethereum 1.0, it has a problem with the scalability, with the fees. So what we were thinking is, what if we can use like private blockchain for the private Ethereum for the scalability and public for the safety? Of course, it really looks like Loop. So, and the other question is, what if we can use another combination other than Ethereum? How about using Ethereum plus something else? If there's some nice protocol, then how about using those two as a private and public blockchain? So that's the beginning of Bifrost, and after a bunch of progress, we finally have succeeded with combining EVM type protocols, all the EVM type protocols all at once. Actually, what we are doing is, at the beginning, we were trying to combine two protocols all at once. Right now, we can combine more than two. Actually, we're gonna do the tech demo in Osaka conference, Osaka DevCon next month, and there we're going to show in the public that we can combine like more than two, like about 4 protocols all at once. The base was Ethereum. You know, there was one reverse ICO in Korea, which is quite popular, and they have transactions, users, everything. They want to use Ethereum. They programmed everything with the Solidity, but they had a problem because, you know, Ethereum is kind of, gas fee is kind of costly, and there are too many transactions. They can not use all the public Ethereum chains. So that's why they were like worrying about using just the Ethereum. And since, you know, they are a family of Kakao, probably you can guess who they are. They want to use Clayton a little bit. So, but what they're worried is, you know, if they're using Clayton solely, then probably what if it's not working? So they came to us, well, they're one of our friends, so is there any way that we can use Ethereum as well as Clayton all at once? And if there's any payment system, such as Terra or Libra, if they can use it, then it's going to be perfect. So what we, you know, suggest for them was, okay, you can use Ethereum and also Clayton, and at the same time Libra or Terra. And that's what we're going to show on DevCon Osaka next month. Probably, you know, we are still working on it and halfway done, so probably the last half will be done in a few days, I hope. Well, what we are doing is like this. I'm not going to say very much tech today because, you know, other guys will tell lots of text today, so I'm not going to say the real tech, but what we are doing is kind of cherry picking, and we are kind of doing, like combining 2 protocols. Well, as I told you, we can combine more than 2, like right now we can combine like about 4. So what we can do is like, we can combine protocols with the EVM-based model, and we can provide, all we are doing is just giving platform for the devs, so that there could be some killer devs, so that people can use. You know, people, even they don't know the blockchain, they can use decentralized application based on blockchain. That's our goal. So, well, you can ask me some questions if you are, you know, if you have any questions about our platform model. The most important thing is Bifrost is not protocol itself. We don't have any blockchain. We don't have any consensus. I think, you know, Ethereum has EVM is perfect model, and if there's like Ethereum 2.0, then it's gonna be perfect. So we're not gonna try to make any new consensus. But so, because, you know, it's gonna be a very hard thing. And I told you, my CTO is a university professor, he has a PhD in computer science and everything, and he always opposed me to make a new consensus because it's really dangerous. You don't know what's going on in 10 years if you make a new consensus. And what we are doing is we are just giving platform consists of EVM-based protocols so that that can work. And I told you we are dealing with the hardwares in our concept. And if there is any updates of hardware, since we are providing more than 2 protocols all at once, that can change the update with Bifrost without the painful breakthrough. That's what we are doing, and probably you can see us from the website, or, well, right now we're kind of a popular team, popular project in Korea, so you can ask us any kinds of questions through our Telegram and or any member of us. Thank you.